Hey guys, Mega Timho here again, and today I'll be doing the first ever tutorial that I've ever done on how to paint Ork Boyz. I've mentioned this before, that I have a quick way of painting Ork Boyz, which I did for my shoot-a video a while ago, and now I've gotten enough questions about it that I'm going to do a short video on it. Well, probably a long video on it, since I'm doing another set of Ork Boyz. Anyway, so I'm going to do this guy right here. As you can see, I primed him already before this video with Army Painter Army Green spray paint. So there it is right there. I'll put a link in below to a couple of places you can buy the spray paint if you don't know what it is. As well as the paints I'm using are going to be mostly old GW paints and the new GW shades. So I'm sorry about this, I can't use all the new GW paints because I don't have them all yet. So I'll put another link in the comments below to a very useful Daka forum page, which you can convert between the old GW paints, the new GW paints, Reaper paints, Vallejo paints, P3 paints. So it'll give a good sense of what I'm using here. Also, I basically paint my orcs red with a yellow accent. So that's what I'll be doing. But the method here works just as well. If you replace, say, the red with blue and the yellow with white or whatever you're trying to do. Anyway, so please let me know in the format of this if you liked the way I did it, or if you have any suggestions on different ways I could do this, because I'd like to make a couple more of these. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so first thing we're going to go with is do up all the bolt gun on the model. Alright, so we got the bolt gun metal on there. Got his sword, his gun, shoulder pad, feet. You don't have to be really careful in this first one because you're going to be painting over most of the stuff it borders on. Just try to keep it off his skin. Next we're going to use Mechrite Red to base all the things on the model that are going to be red. Alright, so we got the red on there. We got his pants, parts of his gun, his mouth, his hair, his armbands, and wanted to be a little bit more careful here so we don't hit any of the bolt gun metal. But we are going to go over this again, so don't have to be incredibly thorough. Again, I say we'll probably be doing this to multiple guys at once. Now we're going to go on with the Dakin Dark Sun. I probably pronounced that wrong. And we'll use this to highlight anything we want yellow, or to base anything we want yellow, or that's bone, so his teeth, his nails, and whatever else. Alright, so that was pretty quick. I did his teeth, his nails, his little insignia on his gun, his earring, and that's about it. So now we're going to move on to using Chaos Black to do his boots and his shirt and anything else that's appropriate for that. Alright, so now we got the black on there, his shirt, which you can see, his boots. I actually hate painting these guys' boots. There's a lot of detail for a little section of the model. Anyway, now we're going to go on to use Scorched Brown to do the straps and any kind of laces, belts, anything like that. Alright, so we did brown on the straps on the back. I don't know if you can see that. It's straps by his legs, straps on the front, a little pouch on the side, and his top knot, I don't know, band or whatever it is. Anyway, so that's all the main colors. Now we're going to go through and highlight and do up the bone colors, and then we'll get to washing. Alright, so I did bleach bone on his teeth and his nails, and sunburst yellow on his earring and the little thing on his gun. I decided to do both these at once because it was fairly quick. Now we're going to go on to do the red with blood red. Alright, so we got the red on, pants, hair. I did his face up, kind of messed up his teeth, but I will fix that. I'll be able to fix that. Did his eyes, again, I'll be able to fix those up a bit when I go highlight the skin. Pants, armbands, gun. Alright, now it's time to do the skin with goblin green. So, just a quick note here. For this highlighting, which I'm doing with the red, I don't even know if it's called highlighting, but anyway, which I did with the red, I'm going to do with the green. Basically, you want to hit all the raised surfaces. Anything down the cracks, you want to kind of try to leave the original color. And then when you wash it, there'll be a nice gradient, if you don't know the theory behind that. Anyway, we'll do the green and see how that turns. Alright, so we did the green on his skin, and you can see that fixed up a lot of the stuff around the eyes and stuff, or maybe you can't see. There we go. Now we're going to start doing washing. This is kind of where it slows down for one model anyway, because you got to wait for the wash to dry. Generally, if you're doing a lot of models, by the time you get to the last one, the first one might already be dry if you're doing enough of them. Anyway, so we'll start with this Agrax Earth shade, which is the new shade. I guess I'll put it in front of the camera, which goes to replace Devilkin Mud. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out because I've never used these before, so we'll see. So I've added the Agrax Earth shade to all the bone and metal pieces and let it dry for about 20 minutes, half an hour. So you can see what that looks like. It looks relatively similar to what the Devlin Mud did. Anyway, now I'm going to apply the Newell oil to all the reds and browns and everything else except the skin. So I'll do that. Alright, now that that's all done up on all the red, like I said, and his hair, his pants, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, now we're going to take some Thraka green and do his skin, and that'll be it besides the base. So there he is, all done up with the Thraka green wash. So that's it for the model. And now you could stop here, but I like to put at least a basic base on them, which I'll try to do on camera if I can get everything to work right. So you take some PVA glue, which basically is kids glue, put on their base. I don't want my hand to cover everything, but basically for accuracy, spread it around. Should have probably set this camera up on the other side if I was going to do this. Oh well. You hear some screaming in the background, that's just my 10-month-old son. Ignore it. Then you take some sand, dump them in, tap them off, make sure you get rid of anything that's on the edges. Then we'll wait for that to dry and then paint it. paint it, ink it, and then we're done. Hey guys, so I did up the base after it was all dry with some of this Ivdekin Dark Sun. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Here, I'll show you the pot. However you pronounce that. Anyway, and just threw some of that Agrax Earthshade or Devilkin Mud, for you people who know the old names, on the base. So anyway, you can see it there. And this guy's done. One thing I would point out is that the new shades, the Null Oil, is much different than the old Bad Eye Black, and it actually dries, though it still looks wet. You might be able to kind of tell. So if you're used to using the old Bad Eye Black, you might want to use a lot less, and I probably will on the next couple of months. But anyway, this guy's done, and that concludes the tutorial on how to paint boys fast. Now I know this guy wasn't fast, but if you use these methods, like paint one color on all the guys you're doing, and then go to the next, go to the next, go to the next, it'll overall average time per model will be cut short. Trust me. I'd start off small, do something like 10 or 15. Don't try to do a massive amount all at once, or you could get really discouraged. Also, let me know if you like the format. Let me know if there's anything you want me to change, things you might like, or things you want me to do in the future. If you see anything I do with my models, I'm more than happy to share it if people want to know, or I could just kind of make them up off the top of my head, but it's a lot easier when people let you know what they want to see. So, yeah, kind of just rambling on now. For future projects for me, as you can see, there's 62 of, or 61 I guess, now that this guy's done, boys I'm going to be putting together. And they'll hopefully look exactly like this guy, and I'll make a video of that showing you when they're all done. Also, me and my friend Miller are doing up a terrain board, so there'll be lots of little terrain showcases that I'll be doing, and I'll show you how we're making kind of a not infinitely modular board, which I think is a pretty good idea, that I'll get to you in another video. So yeah, use the links below to help you out with the paint selection and everything like that, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.